Hello, hello. We're here to suffer. We're here to suffer, guys. But not as bad as I thought. Also, thanks for that lurk, Chips. Hey, Fishy, how's it going? How you do? Y'all, I injured my finger. My finger's all crispy. I'm an old man. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. We got 3 pages. Okay, this is actually going to be kind of a pain in the ass page, but that's okay. That's alright. Sometimes we have to deal with literally 9 figures on the same page, and this is the fate that I have, unfortunately, given myself. It will be the first of many. Ooh, which movie did you go watch? Hopefully something good. Hopefully it was not bad. This is the face of a man who does not care. By God. Alright. Now this is where this sucks. No, thanks for that lurk, Lear. Oh, Hoppers. It was decent. I like your choice of words there. It was decent. Yeah, that's how I feel going and seeing any new Disney title. I'm just like, this was a movie. There were things that happened in it. I didn't hate myself, but I why am I here? I feel like truly a rich snob every time I talk about Disney. But, I'm just like, this is palatable. Okay. Let me open up my set. Why would you do this to me? Oh no, it was underwhelming and quite frankly a disappointment. Well, it's another one of those classic Disney movies where they're like, we have a character of color who's the lead. Oops, she's an animal 90% of the movie, and it's like, oh my God, guys. You had one job. That was a Pixar one though, I believe, actually. Which is not a surprise given their actions of their recent CEO, who's an absolute freak. I think a lot of animators quit during the production of this one, and it suffered a little bit from that. Is it Pixar? Or is this Disney? No, it's Pixar. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I think that's what happened to them. It probably had good bones. And then as you lose like 30 animators who don't want to work for you anymore, all of a sudden that starts to get real tricky. It gets a little Akko Taco, you know what I'm saying? Alright. I gotta move these little guys. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have issues. Let's go over here. And then I'm gonna go like this. And then we're gonna have a wide shot at the very bottom. I don't like how close this is to the edge. There we go. Boop. I'm hoping also, too, that the Super Mario Galaxy movie is, is not Garbaggio. Okay, and then we're going to have the big one. All right, Coolio. That'd be pretty sweet. I love getting YouTube recommendation videos on my feed that are just like, I found the lost city of Atlantis is the title of this video, and I'm like, you know what? Actually, my guy, I would like to know how you found the lost city of Atlantis. Tell me your secrets. What did you find? This guy is like a conspiracy theory debunker, so I'm like, bro, what have you seen? What things can you not unsee? Where is it? If you found it, you have to tell us. You know that moment when you're like trying to get the hand to let go? Oh, God. I just was today years old when I learned that, you can, turn off whole-ass fingers. That's horrifying. Okay, there's so much going on. Hold on, I have to reset all the fingers because this lady looks like she's lost some dexterity in her little fingies. All right, we're okay. I fixed her. She's all right. She's okay. Okay, I'm gonna have this dude clothesline her. No, I'm just kidding. This guy is not close enough to her. Hold on, I got it. I accidentally did X translate or Y translate instead of X translate, and then that resulted in him floating. He was just like, whoa, 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 and then just fucking proceeded to go directly vertical in the air, which is not what I want. Oh, the debunker guy. Yeah, no, he's funny. I like Milo. He's a silly guy. He's great. All of his videos are really well researched. They're super interesting. All right, I'm just going to make this easier for myself. This lady is like ready to murder. All right, this is actually really funny. All right. Whee! Okay, let me put this over here so that way there's no accidental booby. We don't need that. No accidental Jeff Bezos surprises. Oh my god, we got maybe a hydrate probably. I can't see. Oh, it's a teehee! We do love a little giggle every once in a while. How are you doing, Carix? I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, cool. I censored it. All right, so now... Hello? I might need to move this box, but we'll find out. This is why we do all of these things on separate layers, so in case we need to move things around, we can. Hello? Oh, I found it. Sorry, hold on. I must... Oh my god, I have to move this light. It's very angy. I gotta move the light. Otherwise I'm too close to this man's head and he's very angy-pangy. Rotate. Rotate, you fool. That'll do. Is it exactly perfectly negative 180? No. But is this gonna work? Oh, why are you like this? Why are you... Oh, it's because I'm fucking pointing you in the wrong direction. That's why. Nope. Almost there. Oh! Alright, we got... No. There we go. I gotta make sure I can screenshot these things, okay? We're alright. Oh! Wow, our bot's early. He clocked in early today. Get out of here. I love how if I have, like, spam scams or bots, they have me say bots, and then they're like, when did this happen? What was done that made you think it was a bot? I'm like, guys, you can use your eyeballs. The account was made yesterday. Oh, okay. I'm so crispy. I'm gonna have this be a lovely little breakaway panel here. We like that. We like the breakaways. Whoop, that's the wrong layer. Hi, Gabriel. How you doing today? Oh. Oh, nice. It sounds like you will likely have a very productive day. Alright, now I need to make all these guys run. Alright, hold on. Oh my god. I might not actually have all of these guys going. We're gonna figure that out right now. These guys are too far back, so I'm not gonna worry about them. Guy is also kind of far back there. Alright. Alright, guys. I need to, like, move. This is fine. I'm getting there. We got a little bit of a hydrate. I'm drinking just black coffee today. Or, well, I guess it's coffee with milk and sugar. It ain't black, but regular Americano. All right, I think the blocking stage today is actually not going to be as bad. All right, Tiger, let's see. We want this one. Actually, I might do this set here. Why rotate? Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. He is fine. I don't like the positioning. I don't know if I like this pose for this lady, actually. Hold on. Oh, that's just the bottom. That's why. That's silly. That's not what we want. This is not what I want. This ain't it. We'll go with another one. Sure. This is a weird hand, though. Sometimes I look at these, like, default poses, or these poses that these people have made, and I'm like, what is the deal with the hand here? Like, are you okay? And the answer is not really. Okay, sorry, I'm almost there, y'all. I just gotta make sure that these, people are not in weird positions, and to some extent, this posing is not that great. Alright. Okay, Hyena is done. The Ox guy you can't see. I'm getting there. I'm gonna have this dude doing like the thumbs down Spartan thing. He's like time to shoot. Okay, I'm all right. Okay, sorry that this always takes me like so long. Alright. Actually, the Ox Demon is indeed over here. Okay. Oh, please tell me that. Oh, no. Oh, but I don't want... I'm not doing this angle. Just kidding. I was like, this is fine. It was not fine. I'm like trying my best to stage these guys and not have this be an absolute nightmare. This man is doing the most. Alright, actually this is alright. Okay, now where's Sean? Holy shit. I'm gonna have her... Alright, I know what's happening. I know what's going on. I know what's happening. It's happening. I don't really like that though. Probably need to go be looking for... I need to be looking for more general stances. See, this is arm, hand. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Leg, almost there. Arm. There's the other hand. Okay, where's the top? Leg. Leg. Top. That's not what we want. Okay, this is low-key awful. Okay, alright, I have to fix her. Y'all, you are not seeing the unspeakable that's happening over here. It is low-key really traumatizing what I'm going through. It is really bad. I have to like fix this entire... And you know what's the funnest part about this is that Sean's hip, when I say that it is... Y'all are about to see some shit. It is so broken. It is bad. It is... Oh my god, it's bad. Holy moly. Oh god. Y'all are about to see some shit. Okay, it's alright. It's okay. We're alright. We're okay. Alright. Let me paste this down and then I'll be ready to go here. Alright. Sorry this is, like, super awkward. The first, like, you know, like, 30 minutes of stream is just me suffering. Hey, what's going on, Pizza Lover? How you doing? Alright, let me go censor all of these million people on this. I managed to make this shot angled to the point where there's only 5 people. Oh, 6. I can count. It's only kind of bad. Oh, guys, her hip's so broken. Oh, no. Okay, alright. Let's get working on this. Oh, my God. No, no, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Sorry, we'll fix it. Oh, my God. She's only kind of brokey. That's alright. Oh, I love it when mobile Twitch acts up. That's terrible, though. I feel like I've never really had good luck with the mobile version of Twitch. I always, like, default to desktop. Oh, I need a much smaller brush. Alright, so let's see if I'm going to be emotionally prepared for the sheer amount of work that's going to be going into this. Oh, actually, that was kind of a fun line. I got through my midterm grading yesterday after grading for, like, legit 6 hours straight. And all I realized was that at the end of the day, I don't think it's physically possible for students to work through their schoolwork during the middle of, like, a global crisis. And I feel like everybody should get a get-out-of-jail-free card pass for everything that's going on because I don't think that people can handle it. Like, genuinely. I have never seen such a crash out. All right. Nice. Hopefully this won't be so bad. The action, like, really a lot of, like, next stream, I think, is going to be spent, working pretty intensely on posing. Probably the pages are going to take me much longer than I typically take, because suddenly we're going to be focusing a lot on, the overall action of the entire thing, and it's going to be a very difficult thing to choreograph and make as accurate or as interesting as possible, and that's where that's going to get difficult. Hello? So we'll see. Hopefully it won't suck. Okay. Whoop. I am unfortunately like ass with math. I am not the right person to ask for that. I'm okay. I've been trying to get better because I recognize I had some really bad teachers growing up. So because of like time anxiety and a lot of pressure in math classes to perform really well really quickly, I felt like I got left behind in like upper level classes. So I wasn't like bad, but my confidence is severely lacking. I wish I was a math man. I understand like math conceptually, but like I think I have like mild dyscalculia is really the problem. So anytime I try and like hold numbers in my head, it is not good. I have to have pen and paper and a calculator, otherwise shit gets weird. Okay, what is the dialogue here? So much angry expression. Angy pangy. He got the anger. I am so tired. I have to like have a meeting on my day off. I'm not super excited about that. It's with an author that I like, but I'm buying coffee with my business card, and I'm going to call it a business expense. That's how I'm going to handle today. I can do what I want. This expression is absolutely cracked, and I love it. I'm going to probably go in with overall just hand-drawn lines, I think, in this case. Alright, this dude has massive biceps now. Good job, I guess. He got an upgrade. He's been upgraded to Demon Plus. Alright, let me get the... baseball bat. The baseball bat. Let me get a new layer. Oh yeah, there's no way I can probably like, oh, simplifying 9x minus 7i is greater than 3. I love you. That is a cute math problem though. Yeah, I would have not been able to simplify that. No way in hell. It's been so long since I've done even any algebra. I am ancient. It has been almost a decade and a half since I've been in high school. Oh, it's his grandson. Grandson is like the spiritual successor to Rage Against the Machine, and I fucking love him. Hey, going bowling tonight. That sounds fun, though. I have, like, a bunch of family. Like, suddenly all of my, my in-law family has suddenly become fucking very competitive bowlers, and it's, like, low-key terrifying. They got so into it so fast, and, like, I feel... I am ass. I am not good. I feel like I can't ever casually bowl with them ever again because I know Kevin the whole time would be like, hold on, I can help you. I can help you. And I'd be like, Kevin, let me roll it down the fucking kiddie ramp with the guardrails on it because this is the only way I have fun. I wish to just push it down the little ramp. Oh, my parents used to be in a bowling league. Yeah, my cousins, I guess he's like my cousin-in-law as well. My cousin's husband is a pro bowler. He's like, he makes a lot of money at tourneys and stuff, and now they're getting their kid into it. It's a cool sport. I'm just ass. Me and geometry and physics aren't friends. Yeah, I feel like I have more control with billiards as well. And I think it's just because it has to do with the weight of the ball. Like, I also, like, recognize when I go bowling, I use literally, like, an 8-pound ball. It's like the light... It's sometimes a 5-pound. I'm not even joking. Like, if I can't throw it with maximum speed down there, that's just the way that it goes. But partially it's because I'm small, and partially because I don't have, like, the muscle control to throw something that heavy. So, yeah, that's part of it. I feel like, pool becomes easier because it's, like, it's less... weights to knock around. That reminds me that I need to go watch Steven Universe again. It's been a little bit of a minute since I've watched Steven Universe. Hi, Stars Gaming. That's a cute username. Welcome in on the YouTube side. How you doing? Let me actually get rid of this so I can see. If I got your username over on YouTube wrong, I'm so sorry. The OBS, that like plugin that I'm using to see YouTube chat, only gives me your full legal username. So if there's anything that you'd prefer to be called, let me know. Oh yeah, true. I don't know, man. I'd be scared. I recognize when I play sports, I get hyper competitive, and so then I would just be sad if I bowl really bad and get my ass kicked. I'd be like, this isn't fun. I feel like I have to go to Weenie League. You know, I gotta go like play against some children so that I can feel extra good about beating literal children. I'm doing pretty good. Stars. I'm all right. Despite the, oh yeah, you can't hear the music choice because you're over on YouTube. Bo Burnham's shit just started playing, so now I'm like, interesting. I'm doing all right though. Oh, Stars, yeah, cool. That's awesome. That's a cool username. We could just go into the same lane as my mom. Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna go play with Nai. I'm not playing with the other guys. They can go be competitive over there. It'll be you, me, Nai, and Christine over in that one lane. We can just go over there and be sad. Alright, cool. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing alright. Kind of intimidated by this next set of panels that I'm working on for this comic. Because there's about to be about 1 million combat panels, and I am scared. They're really hard to coordinate, but necessary. This lady's got the crazy eyes. She's so scary. She's so scary. She's like rabid. This guy has to like hold her back. She's like fucking. She's so scary. Yeah, actually, I want to give her a really tiny pupil. She needs to have like the crazy eyes. Oh my god, this lady's so scary. Actually, I want a different nose shape for her, too. Boop, beep, boop, doop, boop. I'm going to kind of scrunch her nose a little bit, I think. She's so angry. She's got, like, little fangies. If you're new to the stream, my name is Tycho. I'm an animation professor, and, I'm also a professional author, so I do a little bit of everything, but I'm working on my comic Heaven's Equal, which is a Chinese mythology comic set in modern LA. So there's lots of like gang fights, demons, kung fu, magic. It's just an overall like a super blast. Oh my god, she looks like The Rock with his eyebrow. Yeah, it's the same level of sass. Like, seriously though. No, this lady's crazy. She's a hyena demon, so she's like, she's ready for blood. She's ready for violence, and I don't know if I can emotionally handle that right now. That's okay. She's so angry. I've been having fun drawing her character, though. She's definitely, like, the most expressive out of this group of demons, so that's been kind of fun. She's got them crazy eyes. She's here for murder. Yeah, she's just... I need her to take it down. She's got an energy level of like 40,000, and I'm gonna need her to just take it down just like 2 notches. Like, oh my god. She's so angry. All right. She's had the taste of power, and she wants more. Oh my god. The hyenas from Lion King are actually the best. I love particularly Cheech. He did a really great job with that, I think. Cheech Marine. Although Shenzi's a great, like, hyena as well. Whoopi Goldberg did a good job, too. I think Jim Cummings just played Ed, so it's a lot of him making, like, Taz the Tasmanian devil noises, and there's not really much else going on with that guy's character. He's just over there going, whoa, the entire movie, and making weird laughing sounds. Okay, so now, let's get, she's got her, like, shirt dress thing. And then we're gonna go over here. I don't normally like to have all of these characters just like completely on top of each other, but sometimes that's the way we go. So yeah, if you're new to this technique, this is a pretty common technique in like storyboarding and animation. You effectively make 3D models of your characters so that way you don't have to make them over and over and over, and you can position them in a scene to really quickly whip stuff out, because I am indeed a one-man comics crew. I need to put a crowbar in her hand. So this makes it, the process overall, just a little bit speedier, so I can try and get as many panels out per week as humanly possible while not losing my mind. Oh, I see. I tried to take a look at the books you recommended. I'm conflicted. On the one hand, I'm not the biggest into horror. Oh, okay. So that's Lamb, Stag, and Wolf. But on the other hand, Chimera sounds like it could provide inspiration for an OC. I would definitely recommend Chimera. It's really good. It does have some horror elements to it, but it's more like thriller-y. It's more like the second Alien movie, where it's like less, or no, I guess maybe it's the first. Which Alien movie is the more action-y? Whichever one that is, it's overall more action focused than it is horror focused, which is fun. I really liked it a lot. I'm not the huge or like the biggest horror person either. Lamb, Stag, and Wolf is also more like, as a folk horror, it's kind of like, I'm trying to think, The Village, if you've ever seen M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. Same kind of vibe, where it's not like super jump scary or really gory. It's just a lot of like creep factor. It's like really spooky. Okay, so now let's go out this way. Let's go this way, and then I guess I gotta do, which direction does the hooky face? I gotta go look back at the, let's see, it goes up, oh, and then it goes down the other direction. Okay, hold on. I got it. Wow. Okay. That's fine. That'll work. She's gonna whack him with the metal bar. She's ready for violence! Alright. Great. Wow, this is a lot. And it's only gonna get worse. This bottom panel is gonna be the end of me, actually. That's alright. If I can get through this whole page today, I'm going to be very impressed, actually. I'm just, like, low-key nervous about it a little bit, but we'll see. I always increase the number of panels for my action sequences as well, so we're going to be going up from, like, on average 3 to 4 panels a page to, like, suddenly 6 to 8 panels a page. Or 5 to 7, maybe more so, but like it's a lot. And I am afraid. And that is all right. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes we just gotta have the fear. No story is good without ambition or something. I just can't believe I committed to this thing. I could have been doing any comics project. I could have done something nice and short. But I was a fool. We're like, what is this? 275 almost, page 275 in. Dumb. I was a fool. All right, so there. Now let's grab the shirt. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to Cross. Oh, I guess I'll just do it manually. I literally did fly too close to the sun. That is absolutely accurate. Really dangerous place to be in here. I'm doing all right. I would say I am alive. As well as I can be, given the state of things. Jace is also okay. Doing good. Oh my god, she's so crazy! Alright. There we go, she's good. I don't know if I would say the funniest news. I did hear some pretty interesting news, and also some insanely depressing news yesterday, because that's just kind of the state of things. But I think it depends on what you mean by funny news. I'm actually going to lower this shirt. I don't like it. Posture check. Everybody sit up straight. Don't be crispy. Oh, you're getting close. 5 is a long streak. Thank you for popping into stream, Gabriel. I do appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't consider that funny news. I actually legitimately just feel, no joke, really bad for the guy. It would be funny given other circumstances, but I think with the rampant amount of transphobia and homophobia here in the U.S., like, I think a lot of American LGBTQ creators have been handling it really well. But at the end of the day, like, mostly I feel bad for the dude because he's into... It may not even be a kink. It may just be, like, a gender expression thing, and then he got forcefully outed and now is the punching bag for every fucking Republican in the country. So, like, I don't know if I would necessarily consider it funny, but I did hear that news. I think it was, like, the information was also leaked on, like, the Trans Day of Visibility as well, so just overall it was, like, poor timing, I think. Yeah, because I, like, literally no kink shaming. It's just, like... he didn't have a blonde wig on, I don't believe. The only pictures that I saw of him that were leaked were him with a homemade chest plate in, like, yoga pants. Yeah, definitely no kink shaming in here at all. Like, I recognize that that is something that a lot of people are into. It's a particular aesthetic as well, in terms of, like, fashion and culture. But, yeah, I genuinely feel bad for him. We're at a state in this country where people are literally being bounty hunted over, like, expressive gender identity, so I recognize that it seems like this is a distraction tactic to distract away from the fact that we had 11 million people protesting. There can be himbos, but that's not this guy's thing, right? It's the gender, it's the cross-dressing aspect of it, right? I'm sure that is exciting for this guy. I don't know him, obviously, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But for some people, it's not about being a himbo, it's about the gender expression that comes with the aesthetic, right? In the same way that some people are drag queens, and, like, drag queens to some extent also can be, like, bimbo-style caricatures of stuff. It's just a different type of artistic expression. And again, it may not even be a kink. He could just like those clothes and feel good about the clothes. We don't know because we don't know him, you know, so... But ultimately, I feel really sad about the entire thing because he is married to a very hateful person, and I can only imagine the level of vicious social ridicule that he's going through right now. And that was something that was very private and personal to him. And irregardless, I should say, of whether or not you like or dislike a politician, it's never cool to drag their spouse into something and then shame them publicly over their likes or dislikes, unless they're doing something that's obviously like harming somebody else. And I know nothing about the guy. He's not very public. Also, too, it's pretty public that she was cheating on him with her subordinate in a, like, multi-million-dollar fuck jet. So he's already dealing with the shame of, I think, dealing with that shit. And then on top of that, now his own personal information has been leaked. So it's, yeah, I genuinely feel bad. I think a lot of people are looking for an excuse of funny shit to laugh at while we're dealing with all of this really horrible stuff that's going on. But I don't think that was the right thing to laugh at. It becomes kind of like a look at that freak in the corner kind of a thing, while the guy that's pointing and laughing is blowing children up. You know, it's just, it's hard. Using fucking Claude, the Claude bot of all things. The more satisfying news that I heard yesterday was that Nintendo lost its U.S. Patent and Trademark Office bid for trying to patent fucking summoning monsters as a game mechanic, because you can't patent game mechanics. And so they were abruptly told, absolutely the fuck not. You can't fucking trademark that shit. Go home. Which is a huge win for, like, indie developers, because they were trying to make it impossible for people to make Pokemon-style games. And that is really shitty. So I'm glad that they were unable to succeed. This is a little bit too wide. Sure. Oh yeah, we have a huge furry community in here, Stars. Absolutely. Yeah, I know. I think Lear is lurking, but Lear and Chips actually both are lurking in here, and they're furries. I myself am not one. However, let me show you another page for my comic. I do centralize a lot of like Chinese mythology stuff in my work, so I sort of draw furry or anthropomorphic adjacent characters for this. They're more Western comic-looking characters versus traditional furries, but I've done, actually, let me find my most recent commission that I did. The most recent commission I did for a friend was actually their, like, spider Sona. Hold on. Or a character that they have that's a spider. Let me find it. It's a fun character. Great color palette. But I do, on occasion, find myself in that sphere. But yeah, I do love the furry community. Honestly, my comic would not exist if not for the furry community. Like, everybody that buys my comic is in the furry sphere, typically, so I'm really grateful for the community. But I will have eventually more, like, furry-style characters in this, but oh yeah, cool, Fishy too. Yes, we got a couple of furries in here. I actually have a friend who's working on my very first fursona. I've been successfully converted into the community. I just have not had an animal that I really resonated with at all. And then my friend was like, hold on, we're going to find something. And they absolutely nailed it. So I do have like a surprise for this stream later on once they get done working on some work for me. And I'm not going to say anything, but it is pretty great. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Stars. That's so nice. Thank you. Sorry if the overlay does not update. I don't know why it chooses. It'll pick like 2 YouTube subscribers to highlight and then nothing else. And I'm like, oh, okay. It is broken and sad, but thank you. Most of my content centers around either, like, I'll live stream every Wednesday and Thursday working on this comic. Most of my content is about my books that I write. I think most people are actually more comfortable, like, as their fursona. I think it kind of depends on who you're talking to, though. But I know a lot of people experience something that, like, I would only describe as adjacent to dysphoria. You feel more comfortable in the fursona, like, I don't want to say persona in general, whether you have a fursuit or not, but I feel like most people are pretty chill. I've only done one furry con in my life, but it was super fun. It's really hard to get into. It's like the only furry con in my state, so it's like, if you don't do, like, explicitly furry art, it can be harder to get in. So, I have not had success in getting in since that point, but that one time I was there, that shit was great. I saw so many cute fursuits. Everybody was really nice. Honestly, everybody's got their shit. I try to not judge people. Yeah, I've never once had problems with any furry. They're great. A lot of human mythology centers around, I think, animal transformation for that reason, because it's kind of a wide cultural thing for humans. It's just something that we're interested in general, which is like a huge central theme of this comic too, is transforming from one thing into another. So each of these demons has like they're like at different stages of demonhood, so their negative character traits effectively are making them evil, and they display that in forms of animal traits. So this guy is a tiger demon, for example. Oh, whoops, wrong layer. That was not right. Yeah, Vancouver is apparently pretty bumping. That is what I've heard, too. I think if I were to build up more Journey to the West stuff, because I do have a lot of, like, Wukong merch in its essence, but I'd have to have, like, several volumes of stuff, I think, to be able to say, hey, yes, I do this. But that gives me some time because I can't sell in Vancouver for several years anyway. Oh my god, what was this? Why? Here we go better. Yeah, hopefully that'll give me some time to just continue to crank out a couple more volumes of this thing, and then I'll go for it. There we go. Yeah, I would talk more about my my fursona that's coming, but I want the reveal to be a surprise because it's such a good fucking design. I have to wait until it's done. I have to be patient. I'm so stoked. I'm getting art done by Lava Gale. They're in here sometimes. But, alright, look at all these butts. Look at all these butts that Jeff Bezos doesn't like. Alright. Here we go. So let me see. I'm going to start. I'm just going to work right to left, I think, is going to be how this goes. I have to figure out how I want to do motion blur or, like, action lines and stuff, too. So we're going to go from there. But, yeah, if you want to check out my comic, I should have links to everything over in my description below the live. But I have all, like, 250-ish pages of this thing free on Tapas and Webtoon. It's called Heaven's Equal, if you want to check it out. I just got monetized over on Tapas, too, so that's pretty cool. Or, like, ad revenue, I should say. I also write a lot of books, if anybody's interested in books. I'm always looking for people to review my work. And offer review copies for free most of the time because I recognize stuff is expensive and we are currently in, like, literally a hellscape of an economy here, so I just like people being able to enjoy stuff. Okay, so this is the side too that the bag is on. I can't forget that she has a bag. Because that would be a really bad error to make. Sean. Sean. She's doing the thing. She doesn't want to fight, but Wukong doesn't care. Wukong's literally gonna beat up like 9 people. Okay, this hip is so broken. This model was like, hold on. Full 1 chronic acne. Spent most of college being lonely. Yeah, by God. These models are great until the leg gets so absolutely broken that you're just like, oh. That's fun. That sure is something. That's an interesting decision. Okay, and then she's got these, like, big loafers on. Okay. I love these chunky loafers, though. They're fun. She won't even be on screen for most of this, I don't think. Because they definitely decided that they're going to just take all of their rage out on him. To be fair, he did beat up Tiger and mug him and steal his clothes and is literally actively wearing his jacket that he stole. So, I guess, hooray? Woohoo! I love these chunky shoes. They're so fun. Yeah, that's fun. Good choice. Lear and Chips ended up voting on the outfit. Okay, cool. Arm. I'm going to kind of put that like that. Okay, now I need to fix her hand. She's so tiny on this page. Oh my God. Whee! Okay. I wonder why my one finger decided that it was just going to hurt randomly for no reason. It's not even like a finger that I use that often for stuff. Oh, something happened over here. That's what it was. Hello? Oh, my Lord. There we go, better. Okay, cool. Now it's time to clean this up. Everybody stretch. Don't be crispy in your chair. I was like kind of shrimping actually, so don't do that. Yo, I'll have to do my office hours today, and I don't want to. I learned that one of my students had like a literal crash out and unenrolled for mental health reasons, and I'm like, is everybody okay? I don't think that they are, and I do feel low key kind of bad. There's like nothing that I can do. Oh, crispy like a chip. Same though. I too am unafraid of the crisp. I don't feel bad. I don't mind being a little crusty. Okay, slowly but surely. Alright, cool. I'll just leave her alone. So now the tricky bit for the rest of the stream is just going to be screaming, trying to get through this entire panel. And then trying to cope with this big scene. That's okay. He's got such long hair. And it's not even that long. It could be longer. It could be crazy. I'm kind of sad that I did draw him with long hair because he has such a cool opportunity for short hair. But I really wanted to lean into the Ming Dynasty vibe, so I don't have, I have to come up with some fun hairstyles for him that aren't necessarily super traditional. Eventually he'll get some wider variety. Okay. So I'm just going to keep this expression. I'm not going to put an expression on his face. He is now calculating. He's about to make these guys' lives just actual hell. I'm actually just going to leave that alone. Okay. Whee! Woo! Sorry for lack of music over on the YouTube end. I am over also live on Twitch if you want to listen to music while we work as well. I unfortunately cannot listen to music over on YouTube, otherwise I get karate chopped. The copyright ban hammer comes down hard. They say, nay, nay, no joy for you. Okay. Sure. No! This is such a tiny panel. By God, he's so small. All right. All right, there's the jacket. that he straight up stole. This guy's like, give me my jacket back. He's just gonna keep stealing a variety of tiger-themed things from this guy, and I kind of feel bad. A little bit. Tiger's kind of gross, so I feel not that bad, but, like, I do feel low-key a little bad. I didn't write Journey to the West, though. I'm merely the messenger. Taking a cycle alone. The ball. Let's see. I can't really even see what's going on, so I'm just gonna low-key make shit up. That's fine. Getting to navigate this fabric, though, is gonna be really fun, actually. It's gonna be a joy. I love these shoes so much. They look so comfy. Okay, surprisingly, I was worried that this was going to be a really long process, but somehow I'm, like, locked in today, and I don't even... I hope that I can maintain the same level of energy for the combat panels, because that would be really convenient if that was the case, but I don't know if I'll have the same level of good luck. Did you... Yeah, okay, I was like, did you select the armhole? The Twitch is the same. If you go into the link below the stream and the description of the live, I should be over there, but it is going to be Tycho_Dorian over there too. What are those? Those are my Crocs. That's all I gotta say. If you need the linky, let me know and I can go force feed it to YouTube. I'll be like, take it! Alright, and then a lot of these elements are just straight black. Oh, I knew that that was going to happen. I could see the gap from way back there, and I don't know why in my brain. I was like, I am invincible. The hubris got me just then. Alright, so there's that. Let's go on to the next one. Also, too, sorry if YouTube eats some messages, because legit, I'm pretty sure the like, stream elements, like, multi-chat, no joke, sometimes just eats stuff. Just straight up. Oh, I realized, too, I need to... I didn't include it in here, but I'm gonna go back and do this. There we go, better. I like that. Yeah, what's really, like, I think lame about the multi-chat as well on my back end from the Streamlabs OBS or Stream Elements OBS standpoint is I can read the chat, but I can't post in the chat. I can post in the Twitch chat, but not over there. And I'm like, oh. Alright, I need to open up my character sheets for these guys, because some of them I haven't drawn in a second, so, and by a second I mean it's been a couple pages. But for the sake of wanting to be accurate, I'm going to open this up. Got a little imposter syndrome. Okay, so I gotta... This model is still wrong. I'm just using the Valerian model, which I should probably not be doing, but that means that I need to do some pretty severe anatomy. Hello? Oh. I'm scared. Okay. Oh, yeah, valid. No worries, Stars. Yeah, I got, like, mod controls and stuff on, because, there is sin. If you're not following, it may not let you chat. But we have a lot of bots in here. We have our regularly scheduled, like, once-a-day bot that comes in and is like, would you like to buy followers? And I'm like, not really. Thanks, though. I would say Twitch definitely has a greater, like, follow botting issue than YouTube. I haven't ever been follow botted over on YouTube, but Twitch definitely. I actually need this to go. Yeah, the only difference between the Twitch and the YouTube stream is legit just the music, so whichever platform works best for you. This guy looks like he's gazed directly into the bowels of the underworld. I don't know why. I do like this guy, though. I like to imagine that this dude's from Texas. Okay. Okay. So the hard part about this is going to be readjusting the... I'm going to need to, before I do this cutscene, or this sequence, wow, cutscene, you can tell I work in a lot of games. Before I end up doing this, I need to redo this model for this guy so that I have more accurate anatomy. Because unfortunately, this is going to be a literal nightmare if I decide to try and have to modify that. So effectively what we do now is we take this, we're going to shrink his head down. Goodbye. And this is going to look really silly for a second, but I promise it'll make sense. And actually his head is going to go down. And then we'll make him larger. So then I'm going to go in like this. And so I'm going to leave this alone. And then we're going to do his arms. And then we're going to make him huge. I've actually never seen Frieren. I don't have a lot of time for anime anymore, unfortunately. I wish I did, though. Does have tiny little wrists. Oh my god. Yeah, because these hands work great. And the overall anatomy is good. It's just the anatomy of the upper body is fine. His head's a little bit small. I'm going to make that a little bit larger again. I'm looking at my original reference here. This guy's got the funkiest proportions out of anybody on this page. But the more demonic you become, the slowly, like, less human you start to look. So... oh my god. Yeah, nice. Weird exaggerated limbs and animal characteristics. Okay, cool. So now we're going to make this much larger. And then put him together slowly. Yeah, he's got super long arms. Very creepy. But I like his tiny little legs, though, too. This is my favorite part about this character, actually. I'm going to actually drag this down just a little bit. There we go. Tiny little legs. Oh my god, he's got the skinniest legs of all time. You could kick him in the shins and he'd just instantly fall over. He'd die. That's okay. He's trying his best. I like his little cowboy boots. Snap his shins. I can't. No, but like, it's true though. He's got tiny little shins. Yeah, the more demonic, like my goal was to like lean into like One Piece designs, you know, like I love the general body shape dynamics that One Piece has, so going for things that are like unrealistic, the more demonic you get, the weirder shit gets is kind of the vibe here. So this guy's probably like the furthest along out of anybody on this page, I would say. Just based on vibes. Tiny little cowboy boot. I am a motherfucking goddamn cowboy. My mama was a cow and my daddy was... Yeah, that song. I think about that. Boop. He's beautiful. I see. Some people think that the demons from Freerun are misunderstood, even though they're predators. Yeah, I think Sean kind of carries a little bit of that. Like, she is definitely at the beginning of the comic more anti-demon, but then as she slowly starts to understand how these people got here, in some cases she's pretty compassionate about it. It's like, oh, like you were addicted to drugs and this is how you got this way, or... You know, you were really poor and you did you made a bad decision or a series of bad life choices and that's how you got here. But in some cases, she can recognize that people are just evil for the sake of being evil, which is most of the demons in this case. I don't think that there are very many of them that are like, oh, actually, you're not really that problematic. Like most of these guys are just kind of shit. They're just kind of garbage people. And a lot of it is because they want the same power as gods, but it disrupts the natural order of the universe, so they're told no. Alright, let's fix these leggies here. Leggies! And then this guy's got this thing. This is all black. Boop! He's beautiful. His arms are so long. They're so creepy. He's a creepy man. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn him off. And then I'm actually going to work front to back here because otherwise this is going to be really annoying. Alright, so now... This lady... God, she's so ready for violence. This is a little bit in the wrong spot. There we go. I love how this looks, this like hair looks on her though. She's got a great like mane-like quality to her. I'm excited to draw more like intense demons with weirder, like wilder body types and like more animal characteristics later on. It'll be fun. I feel like I haven't really gotten to play with the demons yet. Not really, anyway. They've just been kind of... It's been a lot of, like, narrative drama at this point, and not so much, like, combat, so to speak. And so now we're finally getting into, like... Nah, here's where the fun starts. I can imagine that it would happen. I'm sure that people would freak out. I can't imagine it would be a fun experience. I think that becoming a demon for a lot of people is really dysphoric. It ain't great, and for some people that makes the demonism worse. Like for Bo, I know, because he's a boar demon, he's a pig demon. It's like, well, if, you know, they're gonna call me a pig, I might as well act like a pig. And he tends to, like, lean into that shit. And that ain't great either, because, you know, that just makes the problem worse. It doesn't really make anything better. We will eventually get to see a, like, mid-transformation, or, like, the start of a transformation for a demon later on in the comic. And it's pretty gross. Not gonna lie, it ain't a pleasant experience for anybody involved, whether the person watching or, like, the dude actually going through it. It ain't great. Really fucking awful. Okay, I thought I was gonna need her hair, but I guess not. Oh. I was not anticipating her running, but this is where we're at. I should not have done this. I made a mistakey. It's alright. Yeah, I don't know if I have any, like, prevalent spider demons featured in this yet. I can't say for sure, because I have not finished the script. Like, the script is just so damn long, anything could happen. But there are some pretty, like, horrendous things. Oh my god, she's so scary. She's so full of rage! I'm scared. This is the face of a woman who's willing to bite a man's skin. And a lot of these demons also, too, it's important to note, get where they are. And, like, their main #1 goal in this comic is to eat Shawn. Like, physically cannibalize her. And the reason is because she's got such pure, holy energy that their thought is if they eat her, then they'll become immortal, is the vibe. It is not a good thought, but it is a thought. No, this is fine. This is such a long, like... I'm gonna just lay in the skirt really quick here. The long shirt really is throwing me here, but now I need to lay down these pleats as well. I need to make this longer. Pleated skirt, it's gonna kill me. Yeah, there was earlier in the comic where she came upon, like, a homeless camp, and they did try and eat her. It was actually this bear demon and this longhorn demon, actually. They wanted to, like, throw her in the hole. Into a literal burning trash can so that they could nom her, and that ain't great. Not a good place to be. I don't remember what her shoe looked like. Quick, get her back open. Where is shoe? Oh yeah, the little things are on the outside. The buckle part. Oh my god, you're on YouTube now. Gabriel has jumped dimensions. That's fun. Yep. Yeah, I cannot put the music on over on YouTube because I will get DCMA'd real fast. Like, real fast. The only reason I can get away with it over on Twitch is because all the VODs save out without music. Because that's normally where people get copyright strikes, is when the VODs have music in them. But alas, I do not need Goo Goo coming down on me. The only time I ever get copyright warnings on my stuff is when Russia's like, I don't like this, and I'm like, Russia, no! It's like just Russia, specifically. Alright. Oh wait, I'm a dummy. I'm a dum-dum. I don't know how things work. I don't know what stuff does. That's her feet would have been backward. That would have been tragic. Okay. Not bad. Oh, I need the crowbar. I knew this was going to happen to me. I was like, guaranteed at some point I'm going to forget that the crowbar exists. Someday I'm just going to go, this is not real. She's got the bonky stick. The whack-whack stick. Alright. Oh, you know what would also be good? If I didn't forget her entire shoulder, that would be cool. Funny how that works. Shoulders are kind of important for, like, existing just in general, you know what I'm saying? Kind of important for doing stuff with your arms. Kind of essential there. Alright, let's fix all of this. Not like we're going to see any of that, but she's got that crazy... Actually, I'm going to move some of this anatomy. I recognize that this lines up with the model, but I don't like the way that it looks. Just going to move that up a little bit. That's better. I also don't like this, too. We go better. And then... No! All right. By God. I have a feeling that I'm not going to get through this page today. But that's okay. It's kind of one of those things. And that's probably going to be the state of things for the rest of the sequence here, is it's going to be really intense. So it's going to take me longer than usual to get through it. Hey, PH, what's going on? How you doing? Oh, I'm so crunchy. I had a student tell me that they were going to come to office hours today, and part of me is like, I kind of hope you don't. I'm like, actually, it would be really cool if you did not do that. There's so much going on here. This guy and his weird goatee. Just kidding. The goatee isn't weird. He's weird. He's just a weird man. People are like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, drawing other guys beating each other up. Oh. Why? Because it's fun? Oh. It's like, don't ask questions. Don't ask any questions you don't want to know the answer to. Okay, thankfully he is like mostly buried behind her, so I think I can actually do the... Oh, I need to make sure. Get his glove. I can just do the outline by hand, I think. Oh, well, I guess I can actually make the announcement in here too, since I almost forgot. My brain is pea soup and I haven't been thinking about it. I know I've been making the announcement off and on. Oh wait, no, that was wrong. I've been making the announcement off and on the last couple of weeks, but if you're interested in picking up one of my books for free, or not for free, pardon me, that is past. I can't make that announcement anymore. If you're interested in helping support my book on BackerKit, now we're at that stage. I'm doing like the entire pre-launch campaign for it over there. So nothing is permanent yet, but my goal is with this collaborative that I'm in, they want me to get up to like, I think like 50 followers at this point. So I'm at 40, which is pretty sick. So we're getting pretty close there. So if you want to go and sign up for free, all it is effectively signing up for a newsletter. And let me go find the linky. I'll drop it in Twitch, but if you need it over on YouTube, let me know. But long story short, it's for my book Court of Snakes. It's a book series that I'm working on, and I got a special edition omnibus for it, and it's very fancy. So if you want to go and sign up for the newsletter, you can do so at the link that I just dropped over in Twitch, Or you can search for Court of Snakes, YA dystopian political fantasy, LGBT rep over on BackerKit, and you can find it that way as well. But I'm pretty stoked. It's got my art in it. It's a cool book. The first one was like 120% funded on Kickstarter, I think, so that's pretty neat. And now I'm getting ready to release the sequel and then the limited edition one where it's both of them in the series. So that's fun. God, his thigh is so fucking beefy all of a sudden. This man got beefed. That's, I feel like, the #1 demon propaganda is like, but bro, you could have good thighs. And everyone's like, oh. I guess I'll become a demon. I'll get good thighs. I didn't think about that before. I didn't know. I didn't know we could have Mondo thighs that can crush other people's heads like Sparrow's egg. Or whatever that Zangief quote is from Wreck-It Ralph. It's a little bit low. Yeah, by God. This dude was pretty scrawny, like, literally not even, like several days ago in this comic. It's just, it's so fast. On the demon juice, it flows strong in him. Chew. I feel like I am at the very minimum because I've done this so much now. I feel very confident in like laying down strokes that I don't spend too much time like hyper focusing on characters that I've drawn a lot. A lot of these demons, unfortunately, are very infrequent in the comic itself, so I'm like less confident, but it'll get better the more I draw them. This guy probably had to buy new shoes. Like, that sucks. Well, for one, he definitely had to buy new shoes because Wukong stole his other shoes. But, like, he also gained, like, 4 inches in height, so... He got zesty. I think Bob would like this hand. Bob Rafey. He would enjoy this one. That's such a Jak and Daxter hand. Whee! Okay. Oh my god, I don't want to do office hours. What if I just told the kids that I was dead? What if I was like, sorry guys, this is Ghost Me sending you this message from beyond the grave, and in order to reach me, you're gonna have to go through multiple layers of hell. And I don't know if that's a commitment that you're willing to make here. Because it is a lot of work, I acknowledge, to get through all of the circles of hell. And then I can just be like, sorry, and then just not think about it. Alright, let me get rid of this. There we go. And then let me get the last one. Oh my god, we're making it happen! Oh my goodness! Okay. Now I need the other demon, though. Well, see, and I can vaguely remember what he was wearing, but I'm like, I don't want to make the mistake of messing up his outfit, because that would be sad. These character sheets are from 8 years ago. Crazy how that works. I will admit, the main problem that I have with being a human is that I am super unnecessarily dedicated. So unnecessary. And unfortunately, that's resulted in me looking at stuff and going, okay, I need to finish this, and then my brain won't let it go. It'll just constantly be like, hey, remember that one time that you did that thing and then you started this big project and then you never finished it? Kind of would suck if you just thought about that for the rest of forever, and then I just never can unsee. So now I have to deal with that for the rest of forever. And so I just get to just have that in the back of my brain for all time. So I'll never be able to let it go. I'll never be able to be like, here you go, and then ignore that. Normally, I like Milk-Blood. Look at this funky mascot that they have for their music. God damn it, they put him in rollerblades, Jace. They put the Milk-Blood little man in rollerblades. This is so funny. I love this scangly little man so much. Oh my god. He's feeling it. I'm not feeling the song so much, but I do respect that this little dude is just absolutely going for it. I'm actually going to bring the lip of this bear down. Whoop! You know that moment when the eye goes in absolutely the wrong place? To be fair, oh, I have to do it with the tablet. To be fair, I don't draw bears that often. Oh my god, that was horrifying. Still a little messed up, but that's okay. He's got a bear hat. One day he will be a bear. I do have a bear demon that shows up later, though. Like a grizzly bear. Wee! Woo! Woo! Wee! Woo! I feel like, too, since the original character sheets, I've also massively simplified down the characters themselves, so I'm not as focused on little tiny details. If I was doing this in 3D, it would be less bad and I could have more complicated characters, but because I'm hand drawing everything every week, it's to some extent. You just gotta, like, cut your losses and then just simplify the character, and that's okay. Especially because this dude is not going to be on camera that often. There is no reason for me to feel like I have to have that much detail. No reason. Woo! Look at that little guy. He's ready for violence. I don't know why this guy's wearing a long sleeve tracksuit in Los Angeles in the summer, but I think about that a lot. All right. Ugh, this is a lot. And then I gotta draw the building, but all the figures are done now. So now I gotta draw the buildings. And then suffer, mostly. But at the end of the day, I think it'll be okay. Boink. I got to get his other little foot. All right, there's a million of them. 1 milli vanilli. Okay, now I'm merging all of them together. All right. I'm going to make a new layer. Hello? Recognize, I acknowledge that there is a slight tilt to this camera, but I really could care. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do vertical lines because no one can stop me. And then actually I'm going to need to open up my reference for what the front of the building looked like from a couple pages ago. Because if I was asked to remember that by memory, it ain't happening. Over here. It's going though. We got like a slight storefront. This is just really casual. I'm not putting up too much of a fuss here. Just enough detail to get across that you're like, yes, this is a building. Sure. Is it perfect? No. Is that okay? Yes. that is not tall enough. No. I guess I could continue to work on this during my office hours, but also I'm just scared. I don't want to just get jump scared by a panicked student. It's what's hardest for me about this is that overall my main problem is that I'm dealing with so much crazy shit on my own end that I don't really have the spoons to be somebody else's therapist. So to have I've had now 4 students having severe mental health issues that I am unequipped to handle because, again, I am not a therapist. And I'm just never sure if I'm going to go into these meetings and then be like, oh, this is so bad, and then have to just kind of, cope. Sure. Look at that pipe. Alright, so that's actually not bad. We got it. We got it. I'm like, where are the cops? Truly. They don't care. Apparently they don't hang around this part of town. They went, eh. They see this going on and they're like, you know, we don't get paid enough for this. Or we arguably get paid too much and don't have the will to care. Alright. Coolio. So that's that. Not bad. I was really thinking that was going to be crazy. Now, main problem is that at the end of the day, I have a lot of nonsense. A lot of malarkey that I got to do here. But that's alright. Now this is the fast part. Almost there. Oops, I missed part of his hair. Why am I like this? Wukong is like 99% one color, to be honest. Murder. God, she's so angry. I am glad that I decided that I was not going to do this in full color, because I think I would be losing my mind. I can understand why Mangaku work in black and white, because it's like, they can go so fast. The Rage. I don't even care about cleaning it up like 99% of the time, like it ends up being okay. Alright, now unfortunately, this does mean I need to put special effects on everything because this is the way that this goes. Oops, wrong layer. That would have been bad. So anger. Hi, Lava. How's it going? Oh, I forgot his shirt. Yep, same, I would say. Doing alright, just sleepy as all get out. Yay! Good job, Mobile Twitch. Everybody give a little small round of applause for Mobile Twitch. It did it. It did it. Pop a little party popper. Welcome back in, though. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's terrifying, though. The internet is a mysterious place. Technology's weird. Oh, I should not have done that. I'm going to just duplicate this down so I don't have to reopen the thing. It's going over here. And it'll just go over here. That's fine. Turn it off. No one will know. Boop. Oh my god, I just knowing that Wukong's gonna make away with this shirt as well is funny to me. I do feel kind of bad, but not that bad. He can't be stopped. He will steal all the stuff. Okay. OMG, what are exciting things happening? What is happening? I'm alright, I'm dying. Okay. Yay! That is exciting. Hooray! It's always the worst when it takes like 4 million years, but truly. Worth it. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wrong layer. All right. Okay, remember when I said I didn't need the other page? I was a liar. Oh, and actually, too... Son of a gun. For the sake of coolness. I am doing office hours today. We'll see how it goes. Supposedly, somebody's supposed to like come in there and let me know what's going on in one of his classes today. So we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of scared. This has been legit the worst teaching semester I think I've ever had. Absolute nuts. Oh, that's not what I want. Been absolutely insane. Oh, yeah, I mean, you're good. It's office hours. It's open for all students, so, like, whether you're in my class or not, but, like, we'll see. And if he gets weird, then, you know, he can always schedule a one-on-one with me. I gave him that option, too. I'm like, bro, the choice is yours. I know, he's so good. This is the face of a man. No, this diss is so bad. This is like one of my favorite pages in this chapter. He's like, that's funny. If you hold so much turf, why have I never heard of you? I'm like, oh, bro. Ow. Ow. And then he's going to beat the snot out of all of these guys. So that's fun. He's out of control. He's ready to go. Rip-raring and ready for death. Alright, now I need to open up that other page that has the thing on it. The building. If I can finish this color today, I am going to be genuinely shocked. Did I save this panel out with those layers turned on? No, so I guess he gets to go do that. And now I'm concerned about the other one. Let me see if I made a mistake yesterday. I might have. We'll find out though. I was like rapid saving and I may have done a silly. But it's an easy thing to fix. Nope, I didn't make the mistake on this. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Wrong one. Hold on. Oh, I did make the mistake. Not all the special effects were turned on. That's okay, because I can go like this. And then I just gotta make it tiny. There we go. All better. I did it. Okay, so now building. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh yeah, you know what would be also pretty good? Not having this cut into this. That'd be cool. Okay, I'm going to do all of this on different layers. Alright. Go, 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 go. Boop. And then I'm going to merge them all, and then I'm going to erase them all. And that'll be A-okay. We'll survive. And then I'll have to put the characters on another layer, and it'll be all right. Whee! I'm just gonna go all the way up here, even though these are not gonna be the same. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. It'll be all right, bud. This is a lot of work, though. This stupid cursed, super cursed page. This is what I get. I was like, I should have an alleyway fight. Pass me. Why would you curse me this way? Like, why would you do this? You fool. Alright, and then now I need whatever color the alleyway is. Whee! And then we get to erase, we get to do a big old gradient, a Mondo gradient. I think it's this color. Last one. Geometry. Oh my god. Okay, look at that. Alright, so now let's get this bad boy. I can kind of just go like this. Nice little gradient there. And then now we get to do people. Oh, and actually also I need to get the ground. What color is ground?
Brown.
What?
Brown.
Brown. Not in this case. It's asphalt. It's ass. Alright, I'm alright. Oh, this is not the right color. Yeah, that is not the right color. Thankfully, that's an easy thing to fix. He's alright. I was like, my man's is looking kind of tan here. He's alright. Alright. I don't remember what the colors are on half of these guys, so I'm just going to kind of vibe. Tiger's at least easy to figure out. He's not hard. Oh. How would you do this? Get out of there. Actually, you know what I have the power to do? Is this going to be dumb? It may mess up this. I guess I can go like this. Look at that. I'm just gonna fill all of this in so that I can see. No. Using the power of the quick mask. Okay, then I'll go like this. Oh, I missed a lot of stuff. Hold on, let me go back in here. Hold on, I gotta go delete out all the spaces. I am silly. I am silly Billy. This is not where to stop. Wait, that is actually, that was correct. Delete. There we go, that's better. Well, I don't know how I grabbed the wrong color over there. I don't know what happened to me. All right. This lady is gonna beat the ever-flying snot out of this man. This is, or at least she's gonna try anyway. I'm pretty sure that she's the first one that gets just completely taken out. So it was a nice try, I guess. It did not end up working out in her favor. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll have to just color that by hand. That's alright. Oh, there's another weird thing. Okay, let me see. I'm pretty sure the crowbar obviously needs to be this color. This guy's entire body is this color. He only knows how to wear one color. And then I don't remember anybody else's color. Sean's not wearing this color, and neither is Wukong, so. I realized I missed this too. This is not correct. Okay, time to open up that little guy again. The frog is almost complete. That's pretty exciting though. You're so fast at that. You're speedy. You're zippy. You got the need for speed. I am a machine. I can't. That's terrifying. Okay, actually, this guy's skin is also this color. Oh, I missed another one. That's awkward. This goes away. Be gone. Okay, now I'm just gonna start with him. White. He's got a what that I definitely forgot to draw. But I'm not going to think about it too hard because I have a feeling in my booty that nobody is going to notice that it's not there. And now you all are the only ones who know. So I do have it on record that I did not draw the watch. But you all will be the only ones who know the secret. Secret of all secrets. Forgot that this lady also... Oh, she has gloves on. I forgot that. Shh. Don't look at it too hard. Shh. Oh, this is also this color. This. Sure. I'm gonna have to fill in a lot of stuff. I just want to go watch spooky ghost videos. That's all I want is spooky ghost videos. And to have some poppy corn. Oh god, I gotta go to office hours in like 2 minutes. Jace, what are the chances of you heating up my food?
Yeah, I can do that.
That'd be so fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
I guess after I get her done, well, I guess I'm going to be very close. I'll probably just finish this up next week and just call it. I'm very, very close to being done, so that's actually pretty good. A go line. There we go. Oh, there's another place that I missed. Look at that. Hello. Okay, anywhere else? I don't know. Maybe I will finish this while I'm in office hours. Anything can happen. I don't have to do any grading today because I had to like fly like a bat out of hell and finish it yesterday. I think if I'm a couple minutes late, I don't think anybody's gonna mind. Actually, I don't even know if they would know. Almost there. Oh yeah, also too. Oh my god, lava window. Shh. 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 No secrets. We're okay. What color even is that guy's hat? Alright, well, I guess I better go. I'm going to open up this character sheet. I'll probably be finishing the rest of, like, this panel. Or this page. I'm very close to being done with this page overall, which is super great. So I'm going to just go ahead and dip and go to office hours. And I hope everybody has a good rest of your day. Thanks so much again for those of you who followed over on YouTube. That was very nice. Thank you for the subs. And as always, I will be back on Monday. We're going to be like going full bore into some portrait commissions for Periapt Press, which is super exciting. So if you want to come by and watch some nonsense with some commissions, some character portrait commissions, that would be very fun. And that is what we're going to be doing. So hopefully I will see you then. Otherwise, have a fantastic weekend. And despite all odds, I got all these guys done. Have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.